Trump just fired the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and
Go back and watch that video. It's really important that you know what's going on over there, because what happened today with Trump firing the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics is a big deal. It is huge. It has wide-reaching impacts, not just for the American economy, but for everyone else. Go back and watch that video, because she does a much better job of covering this than I will, because she's a professional economist. She'll explain step by step what this means for America and how this can be catastrophic for the economy. I want to go in a different direction. I want to show you that this has happened before in another country. There you go. 3 years ago, 2022, our dear friend from Turkey fired his chief of statistics because the inflation numbers were bad. 2022, he just said, I don't like the numbers. You've got political reasons for making me look bad. I'm just going to fire you. That was Turkey's Erdogan. Interestingly, Turkey is also well known for something else around that time, around the 2022-2023 period, when inflation was skyrocketing. Turkey's president, Erdogan, basically was convinced that it was all interest rates, that the central bank was keeping interest rates too high, and that was the reason why inflation was too high. So he fired the head of the central bank, and the next guy cut interest rates. That wasn't the only time he did that. He did that 3 consecutive times in 3 years between 2022 and 2025, because every successive person that he put in the central bank failed to live up to his expectations, because the inflation kept getting worse and the currency plummeted. The lira, the Turkish lira, lost half its value in 2 years. Half its value in 2 years. If you've been around long enough, you might remember some of those headlines about Turkey's currency falling off a cliff. And inflation was about 85%. Yeah, that's what happens when you plummet interest rates when inflation is spiking. All right. I think both those things are about to happen in America on a much bigger scale. All right. So, of course, he's denying any of the statistics. He doesn't want to know how bad the economy is. He's making it worse with his tariffs. And he's firing everyone who doesn't agree with him, and he wants loyalists, people who are loyal to him rather than loyal to the data. So what you're about to see in America is a combination of inflation because of tariffs and a bad economy, job losses because of, again, tariffs. That's stagflation. You're going to see stagflation in America, and the dollar is about to lose a lot of its value. Be prepared.